Well, dudes, we're outside of Connie's downtown, the market, and it's dang busy. So the market's in there. That's a lady in there, but my shadow, I'm sorry, a guy in there, but he had a little full figure there, but actually it was a lady and a guy with wearing the same color shirt, but seafoam green. But my baby's over there playing trumpet. I better turn it this way. I honestly don't know how to do this in a way that it'll fit your screen full. So, I don't know, do your best, dudes, with it. So he's out there playing trumpet, and we just had a picnic. We won't even bother, we didn't even bother showing it to you because you'd already seen some of what we bought, so. And, there's a gentleman going in wearing a Levi's shirt, so that's cool. Anyway, just hang around with us and listen to Darren play trumpet. Usually I ignore Darren while he's playing trumpet. It's not very nice, but it's healthier for me. It's kind of like okay, it's like this time when I was a kid and we went to visit my cousin and my aunt and uncle, and they brought us down to the pool, a little pool that was surrounded by chain link fence, right? And then I'd been practicing because I really wanted to show off one night. And well, can you guys not see him? You can see his head. That lady's gonna pull out of that car. There's the Levi's gentleman. I don't feel like I should show. There he is from the back. But okay. So, and I've told my sweetheart this story, and he kind of gets it, but I really get it because I lived it, but also because I get it. Okay, so I had been practicing jumping off the side of the pool. Off the concrete. There's the concrete. And I dove off. This is me now jumping. I jumped off into the pool, right? I ran and then jumped off from the side of the pool into the water, okay? And what I really wanted to do was to get my aunt and uncle's approval, right? That's all I wanted. So I'd been practicing for like an hour, into the cold water, okay? And they finally got there, and they were outside clinging to the fence, the chain link fence, saying, "Hey, everybody, hey kids, we're here to pick you up." And so when I saw them, the instant I saw them, okay, I'm ready, right? I've been practicing. I go running across the concrete to the edge of the pool and jump into the air and go get ready to land into the water like it did about 100 billion times already. But I fell short. Literally, I fell short. Like, that's what literally means. Don't use literally if it's not literal. If you say, I literally, went into another state. You didn't go into another state. You had another state of mind. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. But, okay, so I'm running, jump into the air, and on the side of the pool, on the concrete, on my tailbone, and fall into the water, and now I'm drowning. I come up screaming. Well, it got my attention because they had to come save me out of the water. My sister and my cousin had to come save me out of the water. Thank you, Tina and Kim. And I come up screaming and snotty and teary and all that. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Okay, so that story is just to help you understand what happens to my sweetheart whenever I watch him play trumpet. he gets all nervous and wanting my approval so bad that he gets distracted from what he's doing. And I hate that feeling because I feel responsible for what he's suffering, you know, and it's causing me suffering. So I usually just ignore him. May have worked better if my aunt and uncle would have done that, but they kind of did. I mean, they didn't even notice me jump up in the air and land on the side of the fucking pool. That's honesty right there. So, well, anyway, I'm gonna let you guys watch me. So I don't even know what you're seeing, but I don't care, whatever. Usually you just see my neck, my gizzard here, and in real life if you saw me I wouldn't have a gizzard, but I have one on film sometimes. So I'm exercising it. So anyway, yeah. Things have been going pretty well, you guys. It throws me off, man. It throws me off big time when things are going well. And then it's like, what? This is weird. I'm doing all this practicing, listening to all these podcasts to help me figure out how to think about shit. And it's just really stressful, I gotta be honest, you know. And my sweetheart, I'm drinking this H Factor water. It's got a bunch of hydrogen in it, and it says it's good for you. I'm believing them, but I don't understand it. Because, okay, there's hydrogen and oxygen makes water. Why does extra hydrogen matter? I don't get it. It says it's good for your athletics and all that. Yeah, I'm going to drink it and not question it too much. I just believe them. It's full of gas. You breathe it in and you got a bunch of gas that you're breathing in, you know. But I figured, hey, it's good for you. Breathe it in. Yeah, you guys just watch, because it's real loud and lots of dang traffic, lots of foot traffic. That's why he's out there playing. Let's hope he's doing well. But I can't be watching. If I watch, then we both get all thrown off. So, like, it's almost like in a relationship, you gotta ignore the other person all the time to have it be healthier or something. I'm willing to try it, that's for sure. Yeah, we haven't been filming a whole lot. Just a second. Another thing that we've been doing is I wrote out a budget, and then I've broken my budget. And it's like, how does that work? I was totally determined to keep my budget. I wrote it out. I was being hyper vigilant. I was being hyper focused about it, and even loving it. And then I'm like, wait, I need some adrenal gland supplements, and I found them online and they're mailing them to me. But I really do need Adrenaland. Adrenaland. Hey, that'd be cool. A cool movie to make. Instead of Zombieland, it'd be Adrenaland. So it's practically the same thing. People with their adrenals depleted, they'll act like those damn zombies did in Zombieland. Yeah, I told my sweetheart I'd filming a little trumpet playing. Hope you guys can hear him. I'm gonna rest and do stuff. You guys can hang out and watch. We brought out the, well, what do you call them, the armchairs, and I said, baby, we got to start doing these armchair sessions again. So he brought them out like several weeks ago, a month ago, maybe 3 weeks, 2, I don't know. And we haven't used them since. I've said every day, we got to do not an adrenal gland, but an armchair session, and we haven't done it. Every day I'm like, not every day, but several days I was like, we got to do an armchair session. But you know what? I've been listening to this podcast. I'd like to do a shout out after my baby's here or something. Maybe we'll talk about it on the armchair session. But it's about setting goals and keeping them and stuff. And I've got one goal, and it's to clean out the house. And I've done well. My sweetheart and I have done very well on that. Seriously, we are. But the house looks like a total wreck. But that's because we've unearthed a bunch of shit and are sorting through it and cleaning it out and pushing it in carts. You missed this trip, but pushing it in carts to the donation site, and that's hella. Like the next day, I couldn't walk. That's what I mean by the next day I couldn't walk, and that's what I mean by my adrenals depleted. I do have depleted adrenals. And if you don't know about depleted adrenals, you're lucky, unless you have depleted adrenals. If you've got depleted adrenals and you don't know it, then I'm going to tell you, you better learn about it. If you're really tired all the time, can't move out of bed, if you've got chronic fatigue, you better check your adrenals. And I mean it, not check them, but just go get some adrenal support stuff. You can check them if you want to. Go to the doc and have him check your adrenals, but he's going to say you're fine. They always do. They don't like alternative medicines. Yeah, some are okay with it. I don't know how they feel about it, but generally they're like, we'll give you a blood test and we'll test you this and do that, but then your blood tests come out fine. So they think you got perfect adrenals and you may not. How do they know? I mean, they may know. I just don't know how they know. How do they know? They check your blood and see if you got a bunch of cortisol in it. Well, what if you just got in an argument with your husband and your cortisol is skyrocketed, but really you don't have any cortisol? I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but I gotta have some adrenal support. Yeah, we're trying to get back into some shit we really want to do, and so far we've gotten a little discouraged about it. But I say, and this is what I'm hearing back from these podcasts, but do it anyway. It doesn't matter how you fucking feel about it. Do it fucking anyway. If you don't fucking do it, it ain't gonna get done. If you wait till you feel good about it, it's never gonna happen. And I really do have that attitude with most things, but some things I'm like stuck. But I worry about that big time with my sweetheart because he's maybe built up some serious habits. These are all habits we're talking about. That's all it is. It's habits. Habit of, like a bad habit or a good habit. Like a bad habit of procrastinating. And he doesn't have total procrastinating shit, or he wouldn't be out there playing or doing shit. But he has a temptation toward that habit, I think. And maybe we all do, man. So anyway, in the meantime, I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier. I hope a lot healthier, but other people go, hey, you just had some brioche? That's not healthy. And yeah, but it's better than eating a whole bunch of cake, the whole loaf of brioche. I had just a sliver and then another bitty sliver. So, you know, it could be worse, but it could be better, probably where you never have brioche. But what's a life without any brioche ever? It's like, and if you don't know what brioche is, go buy some and not the whole thing, not the whole loaf, just a little tiny sliver. But also eat healthy foods too, and exercise a lot. And I do hate to say it, but to lose weight, you have to exercise and diet, both. And diet sounds like a horrible word to most people, and it is, but can you replace it with something like just eat a little healthier, throw a little salad in there every once in a while, and eat those berries that, I don't know, when you're used to eating real sugar, a berry tastes sour or tart. Eat it anyway, you know. Throw a few of those blueberries. Blueberries are excellent for your skin, antioxidants and shit. A superfood. Throw it in your smoothie. Have a smoothie, it's easier. Throw a little sugar in your smoothie. You know, I don't know. I'm always trying to help people get healthy. And it's probably because I've been so damn unhealthy, and I'm trying so hard to get healthy. Sounds like a song. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to entertain you guys. I have shit to do. Got these hankies in the trash. No, not in the trash. Sorry. At the Vital Spaces art giveaway, and I asked my sweetheart if we could go to the art giveaway this weekend. He said, babe, we have so many things in our house. Going to the art giveaway will just mean we have more in our house. And I said, okay, I get it. And I've been suffering ever since, because they have some nice fucking art supplies, nice stuff. But we're painting some, but maybe not enough to justify going and getting a whole bunch more. And we don't just need to be painting, we need to be showing our work. And with this Delta thing on the rise, so we're at August 16th, 2021. With this Delta thing on the rise, we don't know when shit's gonna shut down, too. It's like, but honestly, all we can do is be patient about shit. Yeah, I've been depressed a lot, like seriously, dudes. I have chronic depression, as you all should know by now. If you don't know me by now, I have chronic depression and some other shit, but I've been so depressed lately, dudes, like just so sad. And it's pretty normal for me to go through phases of that, but it sucks to have that kind of triggered out or like come out of remission for a while. But all I can do is, one, take action against it, and two, every once in a while lie down in the bed and bawl my eyes out. And that is sinful. It's sinful to cry. I know you guys are like, no, it's not. Well, of course it's not, but we're all taught that it's sinful to cry. Maybe not all of us. If that doesn't apply to you, you are one fucking lucky person. But it doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy or a man or a woman. I know it's worse for males. And I know that there are more complex genders out there, but try to apply it however it fits for you. But I don't think we're supposed to cry in our society. So it's like being constipated in the eyes. It's like it won't come out. It's like, oh man, this needs to come out. It won't come out. Man, it's gotta come out. So just cry, dudes. I don't know how else to say it. I can't do it myself, but I'm a good example of what not to do sometimes. Don't not cry. Cry. Damn it, cry. If I'm watching this, I need to hear myself say cry. Darren needs to hear me say cry. You need to hear me say cry. But also take action. Maybe at the same time even. Maybe not, but okay, let's see.
What?
Life is good. If you would have seen the picnic, the universe disagreed with that, but well, there's nothing to cry about, but I still have a lot to cry about, I guess. Like, everything's good in our lives. It's hard excavating our house and getting rid of all the resources that we worked so hard to collect. No wonder I'm mourning. It's unbelievable how much damn work we put into this. And then to have it just go on to whatever else. I mean, I hope it's going to good, but one day I sent Darren off with a bag of stuff for the donation site. And the next day I was riding my bike back and he had to help me because we were carrying so many groceries home. And I saw all this shit scattered all over the side of the road, and I recognized it immediately. And I stopped and went over there and I said, babe, look, we gotta clean this up. We gotta gather this up. And he apologized because he had been, we'll say, drinking the day before and left it out there, and the wind blew it and people picked through it, which is fine for me, with me, if somebody used it. But I gathered that shit up and I said, go deliver this to the donation site right now, and he did. That's not cool, but hey, he made it right, so that's all that matters. And it worked out where homeless people got it directly instead of it going to Savers and going to a little bit, where they have to pay a little bit for it. And then the money apparently goes to Big Brother's Big Stupid. I don't know why Big Brother's and Big Stupid is bugs me so much, but I don't know if I ever got rejected from Big Brothers Big Sisters as a kid or something, or what. But I kind of have a vendetta against them. Not a bad one, but a little bit of one. That's one weird drink, I'll tell you. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'll ever buy that again. This H-factor hydrogen infused water, unless I find out why it's helping me and stuff, because it tastes like some weird version of watermelon. I love watermelon, but it's full of gas. And it says it improves your athletic performance, reduces inflammation from exercise, and delivers powerful antioxidants. Well, maybe that's why my inflammation's getting better. I don't know. There's a combination of things I'm doing to help myself, but could be this too. I had one the other day. Well, anyway, we've been working our asses off. And then I've still been spending money kind of irresponsibly. Some of it's for our health, though. And I'm like, well, our health? It's like, when I get sick, I'm like, I'll spend some money on this or that to help me. Here's a question for you health product makers. I don't know if you watch this, but I would if I were you. But why do you have to put sugar in everything? And if it's sugar-free or no added sugar, there's still fructose and all this other stuff in it, right? Like, I don't get that. Why? Why don't you leave that out? Does your product not taste good otherwise? I mean, every time you buy electrolytes, it's really hard to find any that's without sugar. Like, with none of those sugar alternatives that are like chemical shit, and none of those things that are filled with fruit juice instead. Just like, seriously, no sugar in it. No alternative sugars, just the thing. I don't get it. Do you guys get it? I don't get it. So anyway, I don't get it. And more than that, I don't like it. I would rather have products that have none of that stuff in it. Like, no sugar, no sweetness, none of that. I'd like to stick my sugar in my brioche, but not my healthy drinks. Okay, my smoothies, yes, but water should have electrolytes in it, but it shouldn't have a bunch of sugar in it. That's not water, that's fucking Kool-Aid. You know, maybe when I was a kid I liked Kool-Aid, but that shit's gross, I'm just gonna tell you, so. It's just sugar. And you shouldn't be giving your kids, I probably did it, but a bunch of sugar. Just drinking sugar. No, don't be doing that. No wonder we're all getting up there, and not me or Darren, but, you know, no wonder so many people in this country are gaining weight. That and COVID, okay, that COVID is a good excuse, but meaning being shut down where you can't move and stuff, but all that sugar, just like, come on, America. Anyway, okay, that's that. Okay. Huh. My sweetheart sounds just wonderful. He sounds amazing. When you stop and listen to him, man, he's impressive. In the old days, I used to sit in the car. I'm going to send out messages to all sorts of social things, whatever, internet shit, to, well, I don't know, put out a plea or not a plea, but a request. I've already gotten started with some people for a free car. Then I'm gonna have some money to pay for all the other stuff that goes with it, or I'm just gonna have to have some more money, but we'll figure that out along the way, I guess. That's what I said last time, but we need a car. We have to have a car, and my sweetheart was working on getting a car, and that's not working right now. It's on hold, so it's probably for the best that it's on hold with him, because he's got to get away from the drink. Seriously, get away from it. So he's working on that. That's the most important thing. This is a new piece from my steampunk jewelry. Oh, look at this one. Sorry. Okay. This one. This. Can you guys see it? Did I forget to put you on, oops. Shit. I've been talking to you yet, and all you've seen was fuzz, but okay, this is the piece that I made yesterday. It's a steampunk piece. This one I already made, and this one. Well, I don't know what you guys have been seeing, but whatever. Don't worry about it. So there you go. This is the newest piece I found. I don't have a ribbon or a string for it yet till we get home. So anyway, there you go. Sorry you guys were on hyper focus there, but those hankies I was telling you about. Hi, babe. How'd it go?
Oh, fine.
You sounded wonderful.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, we're on, but I'm ready to turn us off if you are. There's my baby. My beautiful baby.